everyone, and welcome to a new thing. I am starting a new podcast. And it's honestly going to be about anything. It's going to be about for now it's going to be actually about my past and why I'm becoming a YouTuber and why I'm starting this and what my past was like. Obviously, not too much detail, but like the funny memories, the good memories, sometimes the bad memories. And then eventually, my next episode, I'm gonna try to get my brothers on. If not, at least one of them. I know one would be down to do this with me. Um, but yeah, let's get into it. This podcast video, we're gonna talk about just spooky and sometimes funny memories that I had. I'm just gonna jump right into it. Like I don't really know how to lead into it, but we all know, like as kids, we see things growing up. I don't know if y'all believe in ghosts, but I do. I believe they're spirits. I don't believe in ghosts. Like I don't believe that you can see them. I believe that's just like our minds just tricking us, because our minds can literally do stuff like that. Like our minds will just put something in there just to ease ourselves. But I do believe that there are spirits out there. Growing up, I moved a lot. I had like 5, 6 houses when I was just like 10 years old that I moved into. The first actually spooky thing I remembered was in my like giant house. And honestly, the first thing I remember was in our big, giant, not mansion, but like two, technically three if you count the basement, story house. And growing up, my grandma Taylor had a lot of dolls. I don't know why, but fucking grandmas have this thing with dolls, like creepy fucking dolls. Well, it was me. I was probably like 5, my brother, and my big sister. Uh, we were all chilling. My mom left for the night to go to her job. There was no one in the house. It's bedtime. It's probably like 12 a.m., 1 a.m. in the morning. And all we hear is banging. Just boom, 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 boom. And we run down to the stairs. That's where it's coming from. And there is a fucking doll standing at the top of the stairs. Uh, I don't know if this is like one of my siblings that were doing it, but it honestly shook me because I'm like, oh, why is there a doll right there? And all of my siblings were just freaking out, and then literally we're just talking, and next thing you know, the doll fucking falls and it comes and it's like tumbling down the stairs. We all just fucking scream, go all back to our fucking uh houses. My big brother Nick, fucking uh he was our parent growing up, if I'm honest. He scurried us, calmed us down, and made sure that we were all right. And then we literally talked about it to my mom. My mom thought we were crazy, and it's kids. Kids see fucking things. And yeah, that was my first story. That was like actually like my first spooky memory I remember. We're not gonna do like spooky like ghosts. Like there are some scary like not traumatizing, but like not spooky memories that I have. Right now, it's one right fucking now. I'm quite literally sitting in my car. Nothing on, like my car is not on because that kills the environment. Uh, my doors are locked, but I'm literally sitting in basically pitch black, and I live in the country, and it's spooky as fuck because I'm quite literally seeing animals run around me, and it's kind of fucking spooky. But thankfully, I live like right next to a road, and the road's a little bit busy because it's like a main like highway for semi trucks and stuff. It's not a highway, but it's counted as one. But yeah, that's one. My first story that's just scared me as a child was I was pyromaniac when I was a kid. That's definitely something we're gonna be talking about with my brothers, and I quite literally want to get my mother on here. But The first memory I have with that scared me was I was a pyromaniac. I love fire. I literally, if I could set things on fire, I will. Me and my brother did always did it. We lived with my grandma, and she had a basement. My mom lived because the basement was ginormous, so there was literally like a bedroom down there, and then another room that was like if you walked in it, the shower there was a abandoned shower that was on the right, and then if you kept walking forward, there was like a tub with a toilet. It was basically like another fucking bathroom, like another bedroom and a bathroom. And basically, I thought it was a good idea to crawl. I remember this vaguely. It was pitch black in the basement. I'm crawling sneaking in my mom's bedroom. It's a curtain because there's no doors because the thing barely even had a frame on it. And I see a lighter on the bed. She's hanging out with her boyfriend that she had. I grabbed it, ran to where the shower was, lit because where the shower was our dirty laundry, and they just freshly washed the towels and washcloths, and so they're bone dry. Like they literally just like came out dry. And I thought it was a great idea to light one on fire and throw it in the shower. Now I'm watching this, and it catches a lot of flames. Honestly, if I probably would have left it alone, it would have went out. The shower would have had like a little meltedness, but that's it. No, I thought as a kid to keep throwing rags on top of it, and it would put it out. Well, you keep throwing rags on it, and well, I would throw one rag. I wouldn't throw multiple. I threw one, watched it catch a flame, threw another one. I was a dumb kid. Well, then I bolted upstairs, grabbed a water bottle, because the flame was like small, but it was getting pretty big, like it was starting to grow. So I run upstairs. I'm trying to get water, and I'm telling my sister, get out of my way. I need a water bottle. Like I need to fill it. And she's like, why? And she just kept like for probably like 5 minutes. She kept asking why. Till eventually I told her, there's a fire downstairs. And we bolted downstairs, and the whole entire shower was on fire, engulfed in flames. I mean, like literally engulfed. We're screaming. My mom and her boyfriend comes. And his dumbass decided to put his hand in the fire. I don't know why. Uh, he was a fucking drug addict, so he probably was just high off of something. But yeah, he fucking put his hand in the fire. I remember that my grandpa had to call the fucking fire department. While we're waiting for the fire department to come, everyone's outside. We're sitting in the van. And my grandpa's just pissed out of his mind. My mom's sitting in there. She finally leaves, and it's just me and my grandpa. And I'm just like, I'm sorry, grandpa. And he just takes a deep breath, looks behind me, and says, shit happens. And that's it. Like, literally, you would expect him to actually chew my ass out because I quite literally almost caught his whole entire house on fire. But no, he quite literally was just happy that I was alright, everyone was alright, and there was no really damage, but the shower was absolutely destroyed. Good thing it was an abandoned shower though. Like it was an old ass shower. You know those showers that you have in the basement all the time with the tubs and stuff. But yeah, that's one of the like spooky, like scary, not spooky, but scary things I remember. Another one is we lived in the apartments, and I streamed when I was a kid. Like when I was like 15, I would stream. I was just everyone wasn't away. Everyone was away. Excuse me. Everyone was away. They were on vacation, and my sister just started dating her now fiance. His name's Dylan, and I swear, because I didn't have curtains. Well, I did have curtains. I had one curtain, and then half was uncovered, but it was like covered by like a bookshelf, so you couldn't really see out the window. And my TV was right next to it in a corner, and I would sit right next to the window. I'm literally terrified from windows because of this. Like all my windows have to be covered now because of this. But I saw a shadow. It quite literally ran across the fucking window. It caught my eye, act like nothing happened. It happened probably 3 times. So finally, I looked, and I'm quite literally like staring at this, and the shadow is walking like slowly, stops, and you can see like it turns its body and is literally just staring into the window like it's staring at me. I bolt into the kitchen because the kitchen's like right where like our main door is. So if someone's breaking into our house, I'm just gonna open up the fucking main door and run down the hall and scream because we're an apartment building. But I'm sitting there and they're on the floor crying, calling my mom with my pit bull. My pit bull, she passed away sadly because she was just old age, Sadie, and she uh she would have killed someone if they were broke in. Dylan came over. He checked around my window. He saw no footsteps because it was just like muddy, so there was no footsteps. The police didn't get called because we didn't see no footsteps. But I believe I truly like witnessed something. I don't know. It just frightened me as a kid. And now the last story is just to get rid of all the scary things. We're gonna leave on a good thing. As a kid, I used to I moved in Georgia as a kid when my mom went to jail. I went to Georgia with my aunt and uncle. They raised me, made me a good man I am, taught me manners, everything. I was a terrible kid until I went there. I was very disrespectful, very rude, and they whooped me right back in shape. And I'm very happy for them. I will say that. And if they ever do see this, which I doubt, thank you honestly for Aunt Joyce, Uncle Chet, Luke, everyone. Thank you for raising me as a kid. But anyways, I like that. I was addicted to golf carts. I'm addicted to cars. I like building cars. I'm actually about to go to college to become a mechanic, and I loved golf carts. They had a giant backyard, and I would just ride a golf cart. It was a three-wheel golf cart. The handle was like horizontal, not horizontal. Yeah, horizontal, and it was like a rectangle. It wasn't like a regular steering wheel, and it was in the middle. It wasn't in front of you. It was in the middle. That's how you drove. So this was like an old ass fucking golf cart. And my brother, this is the first time I ever saw my brother since my mom got locked up because we all had to get separated. My brother and sister lived together, and then my biggest brother went into Florida, and then my little sister moved back with her dad. Um, and the first time I seen them, and my aunt and uncle was like, "Don't go on the golf cart. We'll be back. Give us like 30 minutes, and then we'll be back." Well, we got bored. We didn't feel like waiting. I was like, "You know what? Nothing's gonna happen." Went on the golf cart. I didn't realize that there was really nothing to hold on to. And I didn't realize that as a kid, I actually took corners pretty sharp. And as soon as I told my brother to hold on, I took the left corner real sharp, and I just looked to the right. I felt bad for laughing, and I just see him like a fucking vacuum get sucked out. He got flung. He just rolled all over the ground. It was fucking grass, so he didn't hurt anything. He just scratches. It's literally like scratches and like grass burn, road rash, if you would call it. And it was just hilarious. I felt terrible to this day for it though. I got in big trouble for that. I actually got grounded most of the time they were there, which sucked because, but you know, actions have consequences. You gotta listen to your adults. And yeah, but that is the last story I have. We're gonna end this podcast here. The next episode is probably gonna be me talking with my brother about our past, about some of the stories I talked about today, some of the stories he's remember as a kid, maybe some of the stories he had when I wasn't with him. But yeah, if you guys enjoy this, please subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and let me know what I can improve on, and if you want to keep seeing this. Have a great day.